Hello, this is Michael with the project lead of Project Onyx. I'm here to give a really quick update on the goings on in the project. Um, as we just had our previous showcase 2 weeks ago, not a lot has changed currently in a gameplay sense. The everything that is currently being worked on is in a heavy work in progress state. uh, that has not been applied into a working build just yet, so there will not be a build video this time around, as it will be the exact same as the previous showcase, except for the change of skybox, which we'll get into in a little bit. So first off, capacity plan hasn't changed at all, really. It's the same as last time. There's no new people in on the project. I have updated a couple of the weeks to make sure that their days were correct, such as June's Sprint 8 Week 1, which is the week we have Juneteenth, which I believe is the day we are supposed to have off. I'll adjust it as needed. And then Sprint 9 Week 1, which is July's first week, that will be July 4th. So I've taken off for that day as well. And of course, Sprint 6 Week 1 in May. That is next week. That is our Hall of Fame week. And I have just zeroed it out, as I believe we are supposed to have our lab hours covered by that. I need to ask Professor Pap just to make sure. To keep on going, speaking of the skybox here, this skybox was provided by All Sky, or I've got the skybox from All Sky. This was suggested by Professor Pap after the previous showcase. After basically going to the asset store and looking through some of the skyboxes, I elected to use the one here that has a bit of color to it to provide a bit of a different illumination to the level that is currently being used for the demo purposes. Also have changed the rotation of the directional light that is in the scene for global illumination to match up to where the sun is coming from. This will help have shadows align correctly to the skybox. Currently, you don't really see a whole lot of shadows because the light is coming from the horizon and the train is currently raised up quite a bit, so it's just casting a weird shadow. And to keep going, we do have some new models made by Bryce. The top models, the Texas Star and the Dueling Tree, he had made them previously. However, there was an issue with them. Last week, he was able to fix them, and I have them in the game right now as for showcase purposes. He has also made the cans in the bottom right. The cans here are the same can model, but three different textures: Starfish, Cherry Bomb Cola, and Cherry Bell Energy Drink. He has also made two variants of bottles. However, they currently have an issue with normal, so I have asked him to make sure to fix the normals before I can get it in the project. So currently, I wouldn't be able to show it off as it's just it makes the model look inside out, so you don't see the surface, you see through it, and then the backside of the next part. The MO10 on the left here is also a model made by Bryce as well, including the texture that's on it, and he has made the texture with the branding of Ringing Freedom as the ammunition brand. There is also two more ammo boxes that I chose to not show off here, as the texture is being smeared, and which I believe is an in-engine issue, and I'm going to be asking around to get help with sorting that out. Um, so, to move on to our current work in progress systems, uh, by by suggestion of Professor Pap as well, Stetson is currently working on a target hit recognition display. This is effectively going to be in a scene all by itself. When you are in this scene, there will be a target that the player can hit with their weapon. When the target is hit, on the right hand side, there will be a display that has the image of the target on it, and it will show where the player hit the target. This will help players either train their aim or just apply some sort of gamification to it, such as point based system, depending on where they hit the target. Weapon rigging is also work in progress, as it is a quite the big undertaking. Currently, I'm working on getting the SMG rigged up and completely playable and working for the players to use. Next up will be the shotgun and the bolt action rifle. I plan on bringing Devin in on the weapon rigging to help speed up the process, as there are, I believe, another four weapons that need to be fully rigged and ready to be used and actually rig up correctly. The text star and the dueling tree physics are also work in progress. Now that I have the corrected models from last week, I have put in time on them as well, just to help fill in gaps and when I needed to take a break from struggling with the SMG. Crafting is being put on hold, which is what Devin what was currently working on, or is currently working on. Sorry. Crafting is being put on hold as I'm going to bring him over into helping me with getting the weapons rigged up. Um, Crafting is for right now is just gonna stay on hold, put on hiatus for a little bit. We might come back to it later. It depends on how much time we have after getting the previous three systems up and running. Um, that's all I've got for you right now. As I said, I do not have a video, as it would be the exact same as last showcase. As only thing that has really changed in that scene or in the our little demo area is the skybox and the appearance of the models, which I have already shown here. Um, I believe that's everything I have for you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm sorry I wasn't present for this.